Hey guys, this is Kev-D Fitness, and I just wanted to show you my Saturday morning workout routine. It's a pretty quick upper body workout. I don't do too much. It's really just to get in there, get a little work in, and try to hit a couple exercises that I don't get to hit up during the week. Mostly it's shoulders and back. Specifically, I try to work my lats. I'm trying to get wider. It's one thing that I did notice in my progress pictures from back in December was I really wanted to try to bring up my lats more. So as you can see here, I'm starting off. This is my warm-up set with some overhead pressing. I can't do because I work out in the basement and I have a low ceiling, so I can't do any standing military press or any kind of push presses. So I have to do seated overhead press, which is good. It helps me to keep my form very strict and to really focus on my shoulders and of course my triceps. And as you can see here, I got to do like a clean to get the weight up and then be able to press it. Here's my first working set. I'm at 180. Going for a set of 8 here. And you can really see my triceps working really hard, especially at the top of the motion. The top part of the motion involves to a great extent your triceps. And just a couple, see there, I was pumping out my 8th rep, my last rep, and you can see the bar kind of slowed down, which is an indication that you know you're starting to lose power throughout the movement. If you notice my form, I take a slightly wider than shoulder width grip, just slightly. I don't want to go too wide on this movement, and I bring it down below my chin, almost just to the top of my chest. So here is my second working set. This one I had intended to go for a set of 8. Unfortunately, as you're about to see, I wasn't able to hit it. I only got 7. But I was still happy. 180 pounds in overhead press. I was pretty happy with the work I put in. And if you have any trouble bench pressing, if you get stuck, especially at the bottom part of the bench press motion, overhead pressing is a great way to really increase the strength in your front delts, which heavily take over the lower part, the very bottom part of your bench press motion. So if you have any trouble with your bench press, guys, I would start to work in some overhead pressing to bring up your anterior delt strength. So then I go outside and do some weighted pull-ups. So as you can see here, I'm about to put the weight belt on. I bought this on Amazon. You guys can get one if your gym doesn't have one. I recommend just going and getting one of your own. You can bring it in your gym bag and use it as you please. It was about 10 degrees out there when I was doing this, so it was pretty chilly. Luckily, I was kind of physically hot from doing the overhead pressing, so going out there in a t-shirt was no big deal. But here I am doing my pull-ups. You see, I'm extending all the way down at the bottom. I get about chin height up onto the pull-up bar, and I'm doing my weighted pull-ups here. I got 42.5 pounds hanging off of me, so quite a bit of weight, And again, weighted pull-ups are just phenomenal for bringing up your lats. So now what I do on the Saturday morning workout is I kind of set up like a series of workouts. I'll do my weighted pull-ups, then I come in and do my next exercise here, which you're about to see. That's the incline lateral raises. I want to get some more shoulder work in, specifically on the lateral head of my shoulders, and then I set up a third exercise. So I kind of do exercise 1, 2, and 3, and then repeat 1, 2, 3, so that I get 3 sets of each exercise. So here's my incline lateral raises. I find that incline lateral raises are just phenomenal at isolating your side delt. So if you really want to bring that up and bring that portion of your physique up, your side delts, this is a great exercise to do it. Here I'm doing it with 30 pounds, which doesn't sound like much. A lot of people can do a lot more with your regular standing lateral raises, but this really isolates it better, and it's a lot more difficult to do than just regular standing lateral raises. Now, I do primarily upper body here, but I do work in a little bit of calves. That's the third exercise I do in my 3 exercise cycle. As you can see, I'm doing single leg calf raises. Calves are a weak point of mine, so I'm really trying to bring them out. I try to get a little extra work in for them. I do 2 calf routines during the week, Monday through Friday. I do one Monday morning and Thursday morning, and this Saturday morning I just get a little extra work in to try to bring them out. Here's my right calf. It's by far my dominant calf compared to my left calf. You'll see. The lighting isn't great in here, but you can see I've got pretty decent size in my right calf. Now when I switch over to the left calf, not quite so much. My left calf is really lagging compared to my right calf, which is one reason I do a lot of single leg calf raises. That way I can work each calf individually, and my right calf doesn't take over like can happen if you're doing both legs at the same time with your calf raises. So I also sometimes do just extra left calf work to try to get it to catch up to my right calf. But yeah, I wanted to just roll up my pants so you can see the calves working in the exercise. And you notice the form. I hold it down there for about a 2 count at the stretch, and then up to the top. That eliminates to a large degree the amount that your Achilles tendon is going to aid in that movement. It doesn't take it out totally, but it dissipates some of the energy that builds up in your Achilles tendon. And here I'm doing, here's my setup. It's not as convenient as a regular gym. I'm just doing some cable rows here, and this is another great exercise for building up the lats. And if you notice the form, my elbows are going back straight down, like towards my hips pretty much, and the bottom of the handle's coming right by my belly button, by my navel. That's how you want to do them, guys. You don't want when you're doing these cable rows with that's a T-bar handle. I believe that's what that's called. You don't want to be pulling too high up towards your chest, so to speak. That's going to work a lot of your rear delts and a lot of the muscles in your upper back, your teres major, teres minor. You want to bring your elbows straight back and down, almost towards your hips. Keep them tucked into the side, and bring that handle down towards your navel. That's going to maximize the activation in your lats here. And here I just doing one more set. I wanted to you can see the muscles working here a little bit as I got into the tank top. So guys, that's the routine I do on a Saturday morning. Just a little extra work, try to bring out a couple problem areas, and get in a couple, which are my lats and my calves, and just to get in a little extra work on my shoulders. Thanks, guys.